On today's Bookend episode, we will highlight another book club, and then we will interview award-winning author Micheal H. Rubin. Welcome.
Welcome back to our next Bookends edition of It Was a Dark and Stormy Book Club. We're your hosts, Ann Dark.
And Tracy Stormy.
And I have to apologize before we go any further. The pollen has landed in Maryland and my sinuses.
It all landed in her nose.
Yes, every bit of it, and my nose is suffering. So I'm going to sound a little weird this time, but maybe some people will like it. Maybe I'll keep my nose going like this all the time.
Some people think it sounds sexy.
This is not sexy, believe me. All right.
Well, we have a lot going on in today's episode. We're going to highlight another book club.
Yes.
We'll get right into that, and then we're going to end it with our interview with Micheal Rubin.
Yes. The book club we're going to highlight is The Murder Among Friends.
I like the name.
Yeah, I do too. And it is located at the Lisle Library in Lisle, Illinois. And we asked that group our usual questions.
The first question we asked was, when did your group begin?
There's been a mystery discussion group at the Lisle Library since 1997. I have been leading the mystery group since 2007, and we have had the Murder Among Friends blog since 2007 as well. Question 2, how often do you meet?
We meet once a month, usually on the third Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. Third question, how many members do you have?
We currently have 28 members registered with the group. One member is seasonal, but we've had her conference call in from her winter residence. We generally average about 12 to 15 attending, but all members read the books. I never thought about calling in while I was on vacation in Florida.
Yeah.
Question 4, how do you select the books that you read?
All year long, I keep a running list of books that members mention to me or send emails about, as well as tracking the major mystery awards for titles I think the group would like. I also look at whether or not I think an author would be willing to call, Skype, or come to the library and join in our discussion of their book. I am constantly awed by how many mystery authors share their time generously with us. We then meet every August to pick the books we'll be reading for the next year. The last question we asked was, where are your meetings held?
Meetings are held in a meeting room at the Lisle Library, where we always have treats to fuel our discussions. The library is at 777 Front Street in Lisle, Illinois. The zip is 60532.
We will update our show notes with all this information. If you live in the Chicago area and love mysteries, here you go.
They also have a film fan group. That sounds interesting. Patricia Ruocco, I believe I'm spelling that.
Once again, not linguist.
I'm doing it phonetically, so I apologize to her if I screwed that up. Is the librarian, and I assume she's the moderator of the group. Their website is Lisle, Lisle, library.org, and you can check them out if you are in the Lisle, Illinois area.
Their phone number is 630-971-1675. Patricia's extension is 1503.
And they sound like a great group, and check them out if you're in the area.
Boy, I just wish we had all this extra time that we could just travel around and go to some of these book clubs.
Oh,
and
definitely.
That just sounds like so much fun.
And we thank her very much for sending us that information. And I hope her group is interested in listening to us.
We are always looking for new book clubs to feature on the show, so if you have one or know of one, contact us. Send us an email, a smoke signal.
You don't have to be a mystery book club, but if you read mysteries once in a while, that fits in.
Definitely.
We'd love to hear from all of you. Our website and our email is all at the end of the episodes. Please contact us.
So now we're going to get on to the main event, and we're going to start our interview with Mike H. Rubin.
Enjoy. Micheal H. Rubin is an award-winning author who writes along with his wife, Ian. Their first book, Cottoncrest Curse, is a historical mystery thriller which won Book of the Year by the American Library Association in 2015. Their second book, called Cashed Out, is a legal thriller, which is published in 2017. He is a legal ethicist, a public speaker, a humorist, a lawyer. He has been, in the past, a jazz pianist in New Orleans, a radio and television announcer, and a law professor. He's a busy man.
Yes, he is.
He won the Burton Award for Outstanding Writing, and he is a member of the Authors Guild, the International Thriller Writers, Mystery Writers of America, International Association of Crime Writers, and we are so thrilled to have him with us.
Welcome, Mike Rubin. We're thrilled to have you on the show. We'll get started with the questions and take it from there.
Great.
Okay. The first question, and of course this has a lot to do with Cottoncrest. What kind of research did you do to develop your characters and your storyline?
That's a great question. Actually, I have two books. One's The Cottoncrest Curse, which won the Indie Fab Award as the best thriller of the year. It runs from the Civil War to the Civil Rights era.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is Cashed Out, that just came out and just won the Jack Eaton Award as the best contemporary drama of the year. But you asked about Cottoncrest. Cottoncrest is a story about family, about truth, and about race and religion set in the Deep South.
Yes, definitely.
It was published by the LSU Press, which is a university press, and because it was a university press, they actually had three historians vet the book for historical accuracy, and although the murders are fictional, all the history around it, including the language and some of the key characters, are historically accurate.
Oh, really?
Now, I'm a bit of a history buff myself, and I've collected books over the years about the history of Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And so my wife and I write these books together, although they're under the name of Micheal H. Rubin. And our goal was to write a compelling page-turning thriller that illuminates the problems of discrimination based upon race and religion, but doing it in the context of a thriller mystery.
Yes, and it was very well done, I must say. I was not really shocked at the end, but when I found out about the twins and their story, it was quite interesting. I was surprised.
Well, and you being a history buff shined through in this book. The historical accuracy I was very impressed by.
Well, thank you. We did our best not to make this into a historical treatise,
Yes.
but to use the history to illuminate the characters and their motivations. I mean, the key character is a guy named Jay Gould, who is a chameleon, who has to disguise who he really is. He's an immigrant from Russia in the anti-Semitic and racist Deep South of the 1890s. When people find out who he is, he becomes accused of a double murder.
Yeah, he's that Jew who with the knives. It was just a compelling story. The whole thing. I found it great. Very pleased.
Now this isn't going to be a series, right? This is a standalone.
Well, each of our books is a standalone in the sense that they're not continuing characters, but the state of Louisiana is the continuing character.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I like the way you put that. Yep.
And for those people who haven't heard of or read of the Cottoncrest Curse, the story is about young wife, and then fatally shoots himself. A local sheriff, however, believes this may be a double homicide, and then suspicion falls upon this itinerant peddler,
Right.
Jake Gold.
And it's all, I like the way you intermingled all those characters together with the slaves and the
With the slaves and the landed aristocracy.
right,
Yeah.
and the
The
peddler.
sharecroppers.
Yep.
Yes.
And the Cajuns in the backwoods. Yeah, it was.
Cajuns in the backwoods. There is for readers both Cajun French in the book, but it's translated.
Oh yes, yes. I like that
Cajun
part of
French
it.
and Yiddish are accurate.
Yeah. Oh really? Is there any character that's based on any real person, or is it just strictly fiction?
That's another good question. The germ of the story does have a real person.
Oh really?
And in Russia in the 1800s, there was something known as the Cantonist movement, and they took Jewish boys at the age of 12 and put them into the Russian army for 25 years.
Oh my goodness.
And encouraged them, as you can imagine what kind of encouragement that was, to convert to Russian Orthodoxy.
Oh my
Designed
goodness.
to essentially eliminate the Jewish religion. Many families sent their children away, their sons away, at the age of 12, before the 13-year-old conscription age,
Yes.
to work their way across Eastern Europe to Western Europe to the United States. My great-grandfather was one of those boys.
Oh, now did he have to hide under the women's skirts on the train?
He actually hid under the skirts of
Oh, my
of the
goodness.
train.
That
And
was.
that was the origin of the story. So the character of Jay Gold is not that of my great-grandfather. Jay Gold's adventures are not those of my great-grandfather. Those are imaginary. But
But
that's the
the
germ of the story.
Oh
Yes.
wow, that's great.
He helped plant the seed.
That's right.
Yes.
So, since we have a lot of first-time writers or authors who listen to us, I was wondering if you could touch on what the process was to get your first book published.
Sure. As I said, my wife and I write these novels together, and we had an agent in New York. And actually, that agent, we were in the process of sending it out to publishers, major publishers, and the agent died.
Oh dear.
And so this first book was historical fiction. The LSU Press and some university presses published some fiction if it was historical and based in the South. And so we submitted it, and they picked it up. And since then, we now have a New York agent for our second book, and actually our third and fourth books are at our agent as well.
Oh good.
Great. So we have more to look forward to.
Now what
The
do you,
other thing I would encourage writers to do is there are conventions around the country where aspiring writers, particularly thriller writers, can go to either meet with agents or to get advice. And that includes Killer Nashville and Malice Domestic and coming up Thriller Fest in New York and Dead League. There are probably about 10 in the country, and I would certainly encourage writers or aspiring writers who are thinking about this to take a look at those and consider going.
Oh, okay.
Good idea. Now what do you like to read when you have free time? Is it history or
Well, my wife and I read different things. My wife currently reads lots of thriller fiction, and the reason is we want to know what's out there. We don't want to repeat what's there.
right?
I currently read lots of nonfiction because we want to keep the voice that we have in the book. I will tell you, though, that my three favorite writers of all time are for a very disparate group of people who don't write thrillers. One is Charles Dickens, and one is Mark Twain, and one is Ray Bradbury.
Oh, that's a good group.
That's a good group.
And the reason I like Dickens is because he wrote serial. I mean, he wrote for magazines, and he wrote in sections, and you would read that his characters come alive, and then there's cliffhangers at the end of each section.
Yes,
And
yes.
we think he's been dead 150 years, and we're still talking about Mr. Macabre and
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, and Pip and all the
Yeah. We're big Dickens fans, too. So.
Right. And then Mark Twain wrote beautifully and funny, but effortlessly. I mean, you read his writing and you don't see all the effort that goes in to make it so readable and direct. And the third is Ray Bradbury, who my wife and I had the privilege of knowing and actually spending an afternoon with one
Oh,
day.
wow.
And Ray Bradbury wrote what some people would call science fiction or science fantasy, but he transcended genres. And he proved that you could write literature and compelling books in any genre. In fact, people don't know this, but actually he wrote the screenplay